I think the danger now with the clock ticking and time really being out on this process is that any cobbled together compromise between Theresa May and Jeremy Corbyn will be a second best, least worst option rather than the best outcome. So what I would prefer to see now is the UK asking for a long extension, agreeing to fight the European elections, and by all means having the House of Commons come up with a compromise, but then putting that compromise to the people and letting them decide if a second best compromise is what they want, or whether now, after everything we've learned over the past 3 years, actually remaining is the best option, and that's what people prefer. I think that Jeremy Corbyn runs the risk of falling into a Tory trap. Of course, people want to see compromise. They want to see politicians coming together. People are understandably sick of this whole Brexit mess. But there's a danger that a compromise is reached, that, yeah, there might be a huge sigh of relief that agreement has been reached, but then it doesn't take people long to realise that it's not a particularly good outcome. Our preference is to remain, and that's why we will continue to argue for a second referendum, for revocation being an alternative to no deal. We will always work to avert no deal. And of course, if it ever comes down to a choice between a hard or no deal Brexit and a softer option, we would always veer to the softer option. But a soft Brexit is not our preference, because no Brexit is a good idea in our view. And if that's where it ends up, then that will be one of the reasons why my view will be that Scotland has to look to its future and choose independence to get the best option, not a second best option.